Hi, I'm Taavi from Estonia. So very quickly, I will show how I use different software. Or maybe not quickly, maybe why not take some time even. So this is OBS Studio. It's a free open source Linux type of software that I use for recording. I nowadays record a lot because people have many questions. They ask a lot of questions about video games, about development, video games development, software development. I only develop video games. And also I sometimes use this for streaming kind of games. I don't exactly stream, but I make this video available. So I don't go live, like, so it isn't like, that's too expensive for me. So I just make these videos so they can rewatch to have some good information about subjects. And I also use this for lectures. So I made these video lectures for my business, so how I teach game development for children. So it's now accessible on my homepage, for example, these lectures that I made with this software, this recording. So it records the screen and the microphone, and you can add many other things like specific stuff. I haven't messed around with this much. I just used it very quickly because people are asking questions, and so I put these answers to online as educator. So what I wanted to show to you is a little bit funny. It could have this safety risk, but and there's free versions of Microsoft Excel available online, which is, but it's like from 2010. So this software is Microsoft Excel 2010, right? But it's free at archive.org. So, and it's working, and they say even older ones are working. So the older ones don't even have these activation problems. So here I just have this fast tracker for my online poker sites. Why I show this all is because to create this space and feeling of co-safety. What I find analyzing my business data is that people are very addicted to software and very fond of software because they have this fear because of too much unknown action. So as poker player, I know what that is. You have this option to track your results or not track your results. If you don't track your results, it's faster. Let's say you don't use software at all, you just play your best, improve on the go, right? And it's very fast, very efficient, but you don't have overview of what happened, right? You don't know what you did, right? So why people are very fond of software here is they want to know what happened, what they did. Like, for example, when I made a video game, my girlfriend asked, can you put score there to the video game? So they can, so that they can track their progress, right? So they have some type of feedback, some type of overview of what happened. Like, you can notice this nowadays anyway in Soccer World Cup. You know, there's always this data showing that this is exactly what happened. The score is now, or you know, this happened, right? They always show some type of feedback, what has happened, you know. So here I have this online poker is the lower one, and this is online poker plus business. So at summer I don't operate with the workshops. Last year was my first year in workshops. And this is this year 6 months, like income in euros in business plus poker and only poker. So poker I have dropped down the stakes. I realized that good bankroll management is the way to go. Too much gamble last year. Online poker winnings. I showed this in another software, pokerstrategy.com, where I sometimes show stuff. So this I interact with these other users there in that software, where poker players discuss strategy and so we discuss like how to train sports, for example, or what to do in general about poker careers. And so here is like the numbers of students and the topics of the lectures last year. It's like I gathered some data, like how many students were attending, and average like 11 students or 12 students a year, the school year, the last 9 months, the whole year. Here's some old graphics. Here I quickly gathered some more data from Poker Room to find out my return of investment in a poker room, playing the lowest stake. I wasn't worried, but I wanted to know the exact number, and I played like 100 tournaments and I wanted to know what was my return of investment. The rate was super high, so it was 9%, but the bonuses were like 200%. So I use this software also in another way, this Microsoft Excel. Here I have my long-term plans, like goals of poker and business goals. So I have goals in only poker and I have goals in business. So this is a full profit last year plus 1,800, this year already 1,600. And I have like short-term poker goals and which I change, and also long-term poker goals. So now I have this pretty bad goal, but it worked for me, like playing at least once a week, you know, because to make sure that I practice, I put this goal. It isn't a very good goal, but it's the best one that I could find, and I did apply this and it really worked. And I had this another goal. This year I have 1,000 plus buy-in back management, so less risk in poker. So the most money came in business. So here is some few games that I have launched with my video games business. The dates of these games, one of them was to mobile phones also. Pretty nice experience to have actually released something for these mobile people who are searching for software in the mobile phones. So they are addicted to this Facebook and Instagram and Meta WhatsApp. So they because they want to know what happened. Right? Also like Google, what's the name? Google Photos, right? So they have they're out of space even, so they use this Google Photos even to have some type of idea of what happened, right? Because this is where they use the software to know what happened. So, and I use my own software, which is for free. It is outdated, but another really good software that I bought that was more expensive. It's like a animation and video games design teacher recommended this one. It's called PureRef, and here you can like create all type of creative plans, right? So I designed all of my business to go to another direction. Local, less aggressive, smaller business is a good idea, right? So this is the result, but I examined all type of risks, and there is a lot of competition in the programming. So I tuned down the programming. So I can't compete with these programmers. So I tuned down that, and I do like friendly design and talking to people and stuff. So this PureRef was pretty nice. So these are the softwares that I use. I also use YouTube actually quite a lot. With YouTube you have this feedback like which videos people watch. I have like 100 followers, so I can see which one is wanted and which one is not wanted. So this also helped me to create this video, because I see people are wanting software, right? They want safety. So how to create this code safety? So I introduce my software, and there's a game engines also, but I don't use them at the moment as actively. Yeah. So this is my current way of working with data, and yeah, I hope this creates some type of code safety. I really have this intention with this video that it would create like this code safety where we aren't that addicted to software, but we can use the software in a peaceful way, and also be able to manage without software, but also that we could use software better if it's necessary to use software.